Alright, so I got that. Let me open up this. I've got a Google Doc open with everybody's informations.
Alright.
Alright. So, what we've been doing is, well, I guess you've seen since you watched the thing. Before we get started, why don't you introduce yourself?
Alright. I guess, real quick, my name's David. I'm a lifelong nerd, but I've only really gotten the RPGs right at the beginning of 4th edition, actually. I went out and I moved to an apartment that was within walking distance of a game store, and I was like, I just moved, I really need to get more sociable. So I went down there and I was like, hey, when's your D&D? And the guy's like, we're doing the first 4th edition session this week. So I was like, okay, cool. And now I've got a whole bookshelf full of RPG books, half of which I haven't even played, so...
Easy access to the drug.
Right.
Yeah, that'll do it. Alright, well, let's see. Did you have any, preference or idea in mind for what kind of character you wanted to make?
I've got a couple ideas. One of my ideas specifically will only work if I roll shit hot.
Okay.
On the dice. Like, I need 316 at least.
Okay. Well, I guess if you want to do that part first, we can, and then go from there.
Alright, now tell me again what the buttons are.
Just do /roll, then a space, and then 4d6 k3. And that should keep the 3 highest. Excuse me.
Alright. And then just do that 6 times.
Yeah, if you push up, it should have the last thing you entered. Alright, 10, 16, 15, 9, 14, and 14.
Well, I could have just 16 in the starting.
9, 14, 14.
Well, I'll tell you my 2 ideas.
Okay.
My one idea that I mentioned in brief before was I had just a dwarf fighter, straightforward dwarf fighter, 2-handed weapon fighter.
Okay.
I don't really know what I would be doing with him, but I'd figure something out. My crazy idea was going to be a hybrid character. A monk sword mage.
That could be fun.
Which is why I need crazy stats.
Yeah,
Wait, does that mean you get to, like, soul bond your fists?
No, the sword mage powers still require a sword, but a sword is a one-handed weapon, so technically speaking, you can have your offhand weapon be your fist and still have it count as not having anything in your other hand.
Interesting.
Because I was picturing you throwing your punches like 20 feet and then your hands like reattaching with the soul and everything.
No, your fists don't count as a fight for. I don't know how viable it is, even if I had the crazy numbers. But it just sounded like I was looking at the monk and sword mage powers, and I thought it'd be fun just to make a character who moved around all the time.
That's, I mean, it sounds like a plan if you still want to give it a shot.
I think I could. It looks like I'd end up with 16s instead of 18s for my starting shit. But
Yeah, you wouldn't be super overpowered.
yeah. I guess I'm used to the local scene. I don't want to call people power gamers. It's more like they just have system mastery.
Yeah, yeah, that's understandable.
I mean, I ran for them for 2 years, and I loved it because I would build shit that I thought would kill them in no time at all, and they end up stomping the floor with it.
Yeah, I don't think anybody here is super, like, min-maxed or anything, so, I mean, you should fit in pretty well.
Alright, well, let me just open up my character builder really quick.
Sure.
Pull up hybrids.
I'm gonna have that Dr. Mario song stuck in my head for the rest of my life.
I was packing up a truck on Friday, and so our warehouse manager brought out his boombox, plugs in his phone, and starts playing the Tetris theme.
Nice. If there's ever an appropriate time for that, it's when you're packing.
Yes.
I was in the Boy Scouts till I was 18, and I kind of hummed that song whenever it came time to pack up all of our stuff into the trailer to leave a campsite. And I'm not gonna say it helped, but it might have. It could have been the placebo effect, though.
I'll tell you it didn't hurt.
Yeah.
Dr. Mario having a placebo.
Son of a bitch. We just punned.
Puns are subdual damage, right?
I think so. You gotta eventually beat him over the head with them.
Alright, let me get... I guess let me assign my ability scores. Going by the point by, I have negative 5 points left, actually. Alright, I think for this character I'm going to go with an Eladrin. I
Okay.
was sort of thinking about this. You said that the Fey races are kind of new to this setting?
Yeah, they're not super, populous here. They've been kind of tight-lipped on how exactly they got here from the Feywild.
Okay.
But yeah, there's a few of them, but they're you're not going to find, one of them on every corner or anything like that. No Eladrin working the corners. That's what I'm saying. Fey prostitution is illegal.
I didn't want to go there. And yet here we are.
Don't worry, I'll do it.
Wink.
All right. So we have the hybrid monk's sword mage. Did you have any way you were leaning towards playing a male or a female character?
I think I'll play a male
Okay.
for sake of convenience.
Word. Understandable. And
I don't have a hang-up per se for role-playing a female character, but it's the internet, so...
there are no girls on the internet?
I take offense to that.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I don't
Okay, I'll get it back later.
I don't feel like I maybe want to portray myself as a woman on the internet and then either get hate mail or love letters.
Fair enough, yeah. I got you all this gold in World of Warcraft. I love you. All right.
Actually, the first male member of our party.
Very true. Now, do you have like a name in mind, or has it not gone that far yet in your mind?
Yeah, I actually was thinking a little bit about it.
Okay.
As far as Eladrin go, I thought it would be, since they're kind of rare and mysterious, I thought it'd be interesting if they referred to themselves as sort of titles
Okay.
to other races. Like, it wouldn't just be, hello, my name is Miracle.
Yeah.
I am Marakel, the one who speaks to the trees. That
Gotcha.
sort of shit.
Okay. So now, was that the name you wanted?
No, that was just something I pulled out.
Okay. You could be the
I-
Lorax.
The name I actually was thinking was Fairsoon. That's Faersun.
Okay.
Fairsoon, the ever in motion.
Ever in motion. That works, especially since you're going to be all crazy, flippy, movie around the field.
Indeed.
Do you have any patron deity or anything like that?
I don't think so.
Okay. And as far as alignment, are you seeing yourself as more of a good or unaligned type person?
I think you'll be unaligned right now.
Okay. Even more mysterious. Alright. Now as far as like physical characteristics, height, weight, hair color, all that kind of stuff.
Let's say 5'11".
Okay.
Uh, 170 pounds. He'll be kind of well built for an Eladrin.
Okay.
Couple hundred years old. I don't know how many.
You could just roll 1d500 and go with that.
Say 360.
Okay. 360. Now, let's see if we could do some kind of world building on Eladrin as a whole.
Okay.
Now, in the natural plane, so to speak, do they have any normal territory they like to gather around, or is it just kind of they're all spread out everywhere?
As far as in the material plane?
Yes.
regular- They probably would tend to congregate in areas with a large concentration of natural magic, like where ley lines converge and that sort of thing.
Okay.
Because it's easier for them to get there and leave via, Fey teleportation.
Yeah. All right. Now their society, are they sort of any kind of like nomads, or do they have villages, or how's that set up?
Well, you said that they aren't very numerous.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if perhaps they don't really have large groups outside of the Feywild.
Okay.
They might have, small enclaves set up like a magic shop or something, but it's more... Well, as far as my character goes, it's more a personal decision to be in this area,
Okay.
in this world.
Gotcha.
So that might be how it is for most of them, or it might just be...
That works.
Obviously, they don't want... Obviously, not a ton of them are coming around for whatever reason.
Right, right. Now, as far as their outlook towards other species, are they kind of welcoming, or do they try to remain aloof?
I think some of that might tie into why they're coming here. Because if magic is sort of just emerging more prominently here, they might be investigating a lot of them as a phenomenon,
Okay.
or it could maybe even be something that, because of something happening in the Feywild, that's why there's stuff happening here. Actual plot point for Swim Street.
All right. Do got that. What is the average lifespan for an Eladrin?
Um, is normally isn't it like 500 years or something?
Some like
300 years it says.
yeah, yeah.
Over 300 years. Maybe I should make my guy a little less old. We'll say 260.
Okay.
But maybe they've only been around the world for so long, or for not so long, so that nobody's actually seen one die of natural age yet.
Okay.
So there could be a rumor that, like, they can only die in battle, or they can only be killed with a silver weapon or something like that.
Okay. Got that. Lifespan, sorry, man. Okay. And did you have any sort of general idea about what you wanted to do for your person's background in particular? Like, did he come here to investigate magic, or did he come here to do some epic quest, or was he kicked out of the Feywild, or, you know?
Yeah, I was thinking that he was a sword mage,
Mhm.
a student, and basically he was put under a gias by someone, and when he came to from it that his master had been slain, and so he didn't know if he had done it, or if he had done it under the spell, or if the spell was simply to subdue him or disable him or whatever. But a bunch of people thought that he did it, and he basically went into self-imposed exile.
Okay.
And he's, obviously he'd like to find out what exactly happened. He doesn't know who, put the magic gias on him, but that was like, 60 or 80 years ago that he left, and has sort of been just wandering.
Okay. That sounds good to me. So how are you coming along on the character builder aspect of it?
I've got the ability sword assigned. I haven't had anything else picked out yet.
Okay. That's
I
fine.
figured we'd cover that in time.
Yeah. Let me open up my character builder so I can make sure we hit on all the important parts.
Sure.
Come on, computer. You can do it. There we go. Alright. Ability scores. Skills. What are you thinking of having your training in?
Do you want my actual where I put my points yet?
Oh, yeah, that part. Whoops. Alright. Hey. What is your strength?
That'll be
9.
9.
Alright. Con.
That'll be 16.
Okay.
No,
Uh,
14 in the Dex and Intelligence, because I can have those be 16s with the facial bonuses.
okay. And int is 14 buffed to 16. Wisdom
15.
15. And charisma.
That'll be the final 10.
Okay. Got that. Now, choose Ladrin hybrid.
So what classes do we have so far?
We have an assassin, barbarian berserker, and David is making a hybrid monk/sword mage. And I
But
will,
nothing else other than that so far.
no, not yet.
Do you have any experience with playing or running hybrids?
Me? No, but it'll be a fun learning experience.
I was gonna say, I was pretty much the guy that everybody went to about hybrids at the local game store. So,
Nice.
for better or for worse, I am a walking repository of knowledge.
Good, good.
To make everybody hate you, he should be a human who has half class in wizardry and sorcery.
Now let's see. Skills. Which ones were you thinking of training?
Acrobatics definitely. Let's see. I'll take some sort of knowledge skill.
History may be good.
Yeah, let's say that he's sort of been in the background for a while.
Okay. Also,
Sitting in a lot of shadowy
Yeah.
corners and cabins.
living over 200 years, you pick up some stuff.
Mhm.
All right, so that's 2. I think you have 2 left.
Yeah, the Eladrin get a training in any skill, which is hot.
Nice.
But let's pick the last class one.
Yeah.
Let's say stealth.
Stealth. Okay. And what is your number 4?
Why don't we do Arcana? We'll have
Okay.
some magic experience too.
Makes sense. So we've got that. Feats. Time to choose a foot.
That's pretty easy actually. We'll just take hybrid talents.
Oh, yeah,
So,
that works.
and I'll have to jump back to class to actually pick that. And that will be Sword Mage Warding.
Okay. Alright, now it comes time for some powers. Looks like you get your at-wills.
I get one from each class. Luring Strike is what I want for this Sword Mage aggro.
Okay.
Who's this on the forums, by the way? I'm curious.
I'm Dark Primus.
Okay.
Yep. And who are you, sir?
Kaplar.
Alright.
Alright.
Nice to meet
Internet handshake.
So we have the first at-will. Have you any choice for your second one, the monkey one? Monkey.
I'll have to take a look here. 'Cause
Crazy.
they're all so good.
Is Kime here? Well, Kime.
Yes.
Okay.
He's the other one here.
I figured that me mispronouncing his name would make him smile. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is there's all the monk powers at once.
Let's see. Well, you can knock him prone with that dragon's tail. That's pretty good crowd control, at least.
You know, Lion's Den sounds good because like it'll let me shift and gain a power bonus to all defenses
Okay.
as a move action.
Alright, so we have Lion's Den. Now we get an encounter power.
Well, I suppose I should tell you. I'm gonna take the Aegis of Ensnarement, or Aegis of Ensnarement for my Sword Mage.
Okay.
and I'm gonna do the Iron Soul Monastic Hybrid. That's out of psionic power. I don't know if that's actually in there, David.
Character builder thing. I'm not sure. If not, we can find out a way to get it in there, or see if we can get Andrew to run it through his fancier one.
I've got mine. I got some updated stuff on it.
Oh, okay, cool,
Some newer stuff, but I have all the books too, so
excellent.
it's legit. If in case you're listening, users.
Everything we do is legitimate
Yes.
all the time, except for my
When I
character
say I
builder.
have all the books, I mean all the books.
I'm going to be Wizards.
Only if you have multiple of you.
1 second.
Well, the interesting thing about hybrids is you need to have power from each class before you can pick the second power.
Mm-hmm.
So if I pick an encounter power at first level from a sword mage, for example, I have to pick a third level monk encounter power.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it's not just me thinking about right now, what do I want for level 1?
Yeah.
What do you want for level 3?
You have to
also?
plan your life out, man.
And the answer is...
Those are my roles for my character creation thing.
That's it.
The answer is there's too many decisions.
That's the best I've ever rolled for anything ever, I think.
That's incredible.
Thank you.
You said you were playing a wizard?
Yeah.
I was gonna say you can play whatever the hell you want.
It would be a wizard who spells punching you in the face.
I would recommend the sorcerer then.
I'm already playing a sorcerer in another campaign.
Well, but there are so many sorcerers.
Nope, just one.
Oh.
So Chris, as I was trying to print out my new character sheet, paper came out crooked, so I have 0 for all of my skills and everything like that.
Good. You deserve it.
I do have some extra space in the top right of the sheet of paper though.
For drawing doodles.
You can draw a picture of his character right there.
I think I'm gonna take the dimensional cleave sword mage encounter power.
Okay.
My character.
It's a free action after I teleport an enemy next to me using my mark or any other power basically. So
Okay. That works. So we have the encounter. I think we have a daily left.
yes, we do.
Choose wisely.
Pretty sure he will.
Well, I gotta find something good that involves like moving around, because now that I've announced my character flavor,
Sweet and sour for those who weren't here.
That's good flavor to have. Goes good with shrimp and chicken. God damn it, Chris, now what youngs?
Now, are you looking at like a monk daily or a sword mage daily?
you know, I'm starting at the bottom of the list and just looking up.
That makes sense.
Hey Chris, you know what's weird?
What?
For my rolls, one of them was 444, one was 555.
Nice. Hacks.
My witch.
Yeah, if you want to get started on the wizard, we can chip in
Oh,
really
no.
quick when I got picked out.
I have no idea what I want to do yet.
One at a time. That'll totally make editing this thing a bitch. I'm making each one into its own episode, so you guys are trying to kill me.
I'll just make sure for every 5 seconds just yell, "Hey!" as loud as I can.
I'll kill you.
You don't know where I live.
I
Yeah,
do.
you do. Never mind.
I think I'll take Reflection in Water, which is a monk daily. It gives me a stance where I gain combat advantage against any enemy adjacent to at least one of my allies. Also, when an enemy adjacent to me misses with an attack, I can use an immediate reaction to swap places with it.
Nice. Okay.
With a target or with your,
With
ally?
the enemy, I slide the enemy one square and I shift one square. Plus, it has an attack that goes with it. But that sounds like something kind of defendery.
Yeah.
While still being a monk power, because it sounds like I should probably be kind of a defender.
Also sounds kind of creepy. If he misses, you just go into his place. No, you don't shoot this guy.
No.
All right. So
Well,
we've.
it has to be when he misses me.
Oh, okay.
But I gain combat
I thought you were
advantage
saying
when
when
he's
his ally
adjacent to
misses.
my allies.
All right. So we've got those done, and as I've said with all the other people, you're gonna start with your adventurer's kit. It's got your rations and your rope and bedroll and all that kind of stuff. But as far as weapons go, what were you thinking of doing?
Well, they get. Let me double check. They start with proficiency in the longsword, so I'll probably just take a longsword.
Okay. Any desire to take a ranged weapon?
Not really.
Okay. Confidence, good. And armor, I know you get cloth.
Yeah, cloth's the only armor that he
Oh.
gets.
Okay. Cloth, that's easy enough. I think that's everything. Unless you can think of anything I missed.
I'm pretty sure that's it.
Okay. Whenever it spits out a character for you, like a character sheet, if you could throw that in the Dropbox, I'll start making fun token actions for you. Like these. Boop, 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 boop. Fun macros, because I have a lot of free time at work when I get bored. So, this is what I do. Alright, so I think we have everything for Fairsoon. Yes, I can pronounce it. Good. So I guess let's move on to Mike. If he unmutes himself. Mike! Actually,
Unmuting is overrated.
let me have some transitional music.
Hello.
Oh, there we go. How's it going?
Going well? Hi. I haven't really thought about this at all.
Good.
Okay.
You have failed us in a way that is unimaginable to describe.
Excellent.
Let's see. Well, before we get into that, why don't you introduce yourself to our possible eventual listeners?
Yes. Also, my character builder isn't simple to install correctly.
Oh, that's fine. I'll run it on this end, I guess.
Okay. Hi, I'm Mike. I'm also a teammate on the forums. Hello? All introduction will be expecting me.
Whatever you want to do.
Excellent.
You can give your history of nerdiness, or just be like, boom, this is me. Deal with it.
Hello, kind.
Yeah, I live in Seattle because Seattle's awesome, and who said that?
Bobby did it, not me.
He doesn't know who Bobby is. One second, let me change my name.
I'm coming to Seattle for PAX. We should totally throw.
I'm actually planning on doing that.
We should vote for each other.
Hey, Chris, can you take me in your luggage?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So.
It'd be kind of weird when they see a skeleton when they're doing the X-ray scan of it, but that's fine.
It's fine. You can transport bodies for medical
They've probably
purposes.
seen worse.
Okay. Mike, were you thinking, did you want like a melee type fighter, or did you want somebody who stands in the back and flings spells at people, or
Spells. Spells are cool.
spells? Okay. We've got warlocks. You can sometimes get little minion pets and stuff. You've got wizards, which, you know, I'm a wizard.
Which I've claimed. I'm looking to take that too.
Okay, no, that's fine. I won't.
It's fine if you want to. It's fine.
You could make a bard who usually hangs out in the back, and you're more for buffing allies and stuff. Are druids really casters, or are they kind of up in the fight? Anyway, you could be a druid and turned into crazy monsters.
Yeah. But
You
it
could be
would.
a swarm of bees.
Ooh, that's tempting. Yes. Do we have anything that heals? Do we need something that heals?
We do not yet have anything that heals, so
It's probably not going to come up.
No.
Now the idea is to kill them before they hurt us.
Okay.
the primary choice for
Every
that
time.
would probably be a cleric. I
No,
think
I'll go with the plan of killing them before they touch us. That's a good plan.
if
Let's go with Warlock. That sounds so fun.
okay. So let's
See a bunch of
choose
wizards
that.
blasting the landscape before anything can touch us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Warlock is my favorite class in Hearthstone too.
So we've got a ton of different races.
Yeah, I saw that list.
Did any of them kind of jump out at you? If you want, I can give you a little description of each one of them. It's really
No, not humans because humans are boring.
yeah. That's kind of one of the reasons I made them evil, is because boo, boring.
Yeah. What races do we have so far?
We have an Eladrin, who is kind of like a fancier elf. We
Mhm.
have a Revenant, which is somebody who came back from the dead and is sort of like a zombie, but they have their mental faculties. And we have a Changeling, who is like a shapeshifter.
Okay.
The
Revenant's not
Revenant
really
is rebringing of a human, I think is what
Yes.
Greydark is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Quick question for the Dropbox. Do you want the character file, or do you want like a PDF of the character sheet?
Both, if you can. If it saves it in that .dnd4e, both of those, like, you know, that a PDF and a picture of what you want your character token to be.
Okay.
I like to have as much info as possible in that repository. That way, if some catastrophic computer thing happens, we've got all the files saved for everybody.
I'm not really sure how to save it as a PDF from here.
Poo. If it saves it as something different, you could pop that in there, and I could probably convert it.
Well, that's a PDF thing. Let's see. How about a gnome? I've never been a gnome before.
Okay.
Apparently.
Someone does not like no.
That is some kind of dog.
Continue.
I'm an Eladrin, I know nature.
So. There you go. You can't close this one, remember, right? Nice. Okay, I'm back. The dog is
Okay.
is on again.
The dog is gone. Don't worry about him.
Calm, still here.
Now, for warlocks, they have two different builds in general that they suggest you can kind of do. There's a deceptive one who deals less damage, but you put a lot of penalties and negative stuff on your enemies, or you could be a scourge warlock and just do all the damage forever.
Scourge.
Scourge.
Sounds like a good thing.
Yeah. There are times for debuffs and there are times for killing everything. So.
Which is the biggest debuff?
Isn't it?
All right, so we have different pacts. Basically, when you're a warlock, you have to make a pact with some sort of entity.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a dark pact, where you forge a
Mhm.
pact with the dark beings that lurk in the shadows of the Drow civilization. Fey Pact, where you form a bargain with the amoral powers of the Feywild, which is another kind of realm. The Infernal Pact, which is, demons and such. The Star Pact, where you form a pact with things in the realms far beyond here. And then there is the Vestige Pact, which you form a relationship with the remnants of powerful forces and entities that once exercised great authority or demonstrated awful capabilities.
Going with Infernal.
Good, good, good. Alrighty. Now time to do ability scores.
Alright.
Do slash roll 4d6 k3 6 times. Okay, I'm not gonna make you keep that 7, so re-roll that one.
Yeah, that was bad. I think that's much better.
Whoa, yeah. That's...
I'm tempted to.
Let him re-roll it. Judge vote says let him re-roll that shit.
Yeah, it's below a 9. Re-roll it. If it hit, if you get a 9, stop. One more time.
Doing this, Mike.
14. That's fine. Okay.
There.
Sorry.
I can't.
I was taunting you to see how long you'd let me go for it.
8, 7, 6.
Okay. So we've got 3 14s, a 9, a 16, and a 13. Now, as a warlock, the things you want to use put the most emphasis in are your Constitution, which usually governs like your HP and stuff, Intelligence, and Charisma. Some of your powers key off of those last two. So the other, let's see. Whoop, crap. My stuff is all over the place right now. Sorry. So we have 9, 14, 14, 16, 13, 14. Now, as a gnome, you automatically get +2 to Charisma and Intelligence, which is good, since those are two of your key
I
skills.
do that ahead of time, of course.
Well, duh. What would you like to put into Strength? It usually governs how hard you hit with melee attacks.
This would be a 9 to that.
Okay. So, what would you like to put into Constitution? That's one of your key skills and governs how much health you have.
We'll do 14 for that one.
Okay. Dexterity?
We'll do the 13 for that one.
Okay. Where do you want to put your 16?
We'll do 16 in...
We have Intelligence,
Charisma.
Wisdom, and Charisma. Okay.
Charisma.
All right.
And I think you can fill in the blanks for the other two then.
Yes, I believe I can. All right. So now, as a warlock, you get to train any of these 4 skills to make them better. Let me pop this up. Arcana, Bluff, History, Insight. I can't spell. Intimidate, Religion, Streetwise, and Thievery. If you would like more info on any of those, let me know.
What is Arcana?
Basically, when you do a check for Arcana, you try to either outside of combat to kind of discern what a spell is, or to cast rituals and stuff like that, or help out.
Or to like decipher some sort of ancient rune.
Yeah, that sort of thing. Some magical monsters you can use Arcana to try to gain knowledge about them, to figure out their vulnerabilities and weaknesses, and those are the same thing. Yeah.
Alright, we'll do Bluff,
Okay.
Intimidate, Streetwise, and Insight.
No, that's mine. No. No.
Okay, you said Bluff, Intimidate, Streetwise, and Insight?
No.
Alright, Alright, now as far as feats go, let's see. This one's going to be kind of a pain. It recommends you get improved initiative, which just gives you a better chance to go sooner in combat. There is a feat you can get called Fey Trickster, where you get you can use Mage Hand to move things from far away and Prestidigitation to kind of make magic tricks and confuse people.
How many feats do I get?
You get just one at first level.
Ooh, okay.
You don't get 2 feats?
Nope, you have to hop.
I'm gonna be hobbling around, yeah.
You have to hop around.
There is one called Magic of the Mists. As a gnome, you get an ability called Fade Away, where you kind of, I think you become invisible or hard to see. And with this feat, when you use an attack, you don't lose that ability, so you stay difficult to spot, which may help you stay out of getting hit.
So the first one, the improved initiative.
Okay.
What's that?
我操，他磕脑袋会不会特别重的磕了一下？
This will be our transitional music. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Welcome back.
Alright.
What was that transition music from? I forget.
I don't know.
Just follow me.
I've never figured it out. Huh. So it looks like you, as a warlock, get one of 2 powers for your at will. You get Eldritch Blast, which can do it looks like just damage, and Eldritch Strike also lets you move the enemy, but does less damage. So Eldritch Blast is 1d10 plus 4. Eldritch Strike would do 1d4 plus 4.
Let's do some more damage.
Okay. There's a crap ton of encounter powers. Let's see. We have Arms of Hadar, Chains of Levistus, Clarion Call, Curse Bite, Dark Worm Feast, Diabolic Grip, Dreadful Word, Flickering Venom, Glow of Ulban, Lifebind, Sprite Warcall, Vampiric Embrace, and Witchfire. Any of those sound interesting? I can always give you more info on any or all of them if you would like.
More information is cheating. Let's see. Ooh, Witchfire.
Okay.
That'll be a good one of that.
Damn it! More dailies. Okay. Armor of Agathis. You get temporary hit points, and any enemy that starts its turn next to you takes damage. Contagion, where you give somebody ongoing poison damage, and every time they fail the check to save against the poison damage, all the enemies around them take damage. So basically it keeps spreading. There is Crown of Stars, where you do a crap ton of radiant damage, and if they're less than half health, you blind them. There is Curse of the Dark Dream, where you do a pretty good chunk of damage and slide them a couple squares. Decree of Kirad. You slide them, and then you have them attack one of their friends, which seems cool. Dread Star, where you do damage and immobilize them. Flames of Phlegathos, which is just a crap ton of fire damage.
Hey, Renee, there are two of you, by the way.
Fortune's Reversal.
Because it said I was gone. It said I dropped out. So.
Looks like Fortune's Reversal is only if somebody within 10 squares of you gets a critical hit on somebody else. You can make them take damage. Prophecy of Zudun.
Let's start the one where they attack their fence.
Okay.
That sounds good. No, it's not.
I'm trying to figure out which one that is. Okay.
Goddamn Mafia games. They poisoned your mind.
What can I say?
Let's see.
Betrayal is the best dessert or something.
Especially if it's a house on
He's just
fire.
making shit up now. Betrayal is best served after dinner. Now, as a...
Not wrong.
No. As a warlock, I think you only get access to cloth armor.
Okay.
And power-wise, a charm or implement. I'm trying to find out where those are. Weapons. Could have sworn it was here somewhere. Anyway,
Chris.
what?
They have two Hail Hydra things on the forums now.
Yeah, there's a question and really enthusiastic Hydra.
Oh, okay. Yeah. One has a question mark. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it because it depends, how much do you really want to Hail Hydra?
It's funny because I posted something saying how the question mark should be replaced by a exclamation point.
Now you know to listen to your remarks.
I did say something to who's the main guy that runs the forums? IC2 or something like that?
I see liquid? Or two,
Liquid, yeah.
so two different people.
Yeah, IC Liquid. When they were doing the Child's Play thing a while ago, and I called Tube Son. Then he commented on that, and then Tube's name got changed to Tube Son.
Nice.
So Chris, you were saying?
Yeah. As far as you casting your magic, warlocks do it through an implement. So you get to choose between a holy symbol, an orb, a rod, a staff, or a wand.
I would definitely go with an orb.
Orb? Okay. Just a cool floaty ball.
Yeah.
Like it.
Who doesn't want those?
Orb. Who knows? Some kind of suckers.
Oh no, not suckers.
Shut your mouth.
Because you see,
Okay, so now that we've got the stats and stuff figured out, Mike, do you want your character to be a guy or a girl?
What is our current guy-girl ratio?
2 guys playing girls and 1 guy playing a guy
So 2 girls and 1 guy.
in a pizza place.
Excellent. I will even that out with another
Chris.
guy.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Chris.
So we have a male. Now, what would you like your gnome to be named? Gnome name. Name gnome.
Oh, got it.
Tyrion.
No, that's going to pull into mind other things.
It's a little too on the chopped off nose.
What?
Nothing.
Are there certain, like, thematic things that I should be thinking about here?
That part we'll get to in a minute. I was gonna say, you kind of get to choose a lot of the details about gnomes since you are the first one to pick one.
Okay.
This gnome is 7 feet tall.
Not those kind of details.
Did you get a name still?
Yeah, still thinking of a name. I hadn't thought about that.
Let me go get the book. I can read you the example names if you want.
Oh, I could pull it up. Let's see. D&D, play materials.
Shorty.
Shorty. No. Shorty is horrible.
Shawty, S-H-A-W-T-Y.
Shouty. Yeah.
10. Alright, let's see. Male names for... that's not the right class. Gnome. Alright. Male names.
Male gnome names. Winifred. Nope. Shit, that's wrong.
Alston, Alvin, Brock, Eldon, Frug, Kellen, Koo, Orin, Pock, Stindert. There's no fucking vowels in that one. Warren and Wren. S-T-N-D-R-T. Oh no, that's Sindri. Never mind. S-I-N-D-R-I.
Damn it, Chris.
It was zoomed out. Shut up.
No.
My name is Stindert. Look at the paper closer. Oh.
So that's my name after all these years.
Yes, some do confession. We will go with Dot.
D-O-T?
Yes.
Okay. Dot. Okay, get that. How tall is your gnome, approximately?
Not very.
Yes. I would say what? Average gnome height would be what? 6'3"?
This says 3'4" to 3'8", so your average would be about 3'6".
Yeah, alright. We'll be a slightly short gnome. We'll go 3'4" then.
Okay.
He acts like he's the world's shortest gnome. I mean, the world's tallest gnome when he's actually a human. I'm 5'4", the world's tallest gnome.
And weight, it says 50 to 75 pounds, so...
50 then, yeah. Low end.
Okay. Now there is a sort of alignment thing. You can go lawful good, where you always have to follow all the laws and be a good guy. You can go good, where you just generally do nice things, and then there's unaligned, where you kind of sometimes go into that gray area. I think you froze. I think Renee froze too. Nope. Her camera's wiggling. A lot. Mike! Talk to me, Goose!
Goose! Blue! Yellow. Thanks, Chris.
Meow, 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 meow. Let me see. There he is. Invite.
So, Chris, what time are you going to go to the barbecue tomorrow?
I'm gonna head there for like... I'm leaving here for 9.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought Mom said it was going to be for like 1.
Yeah, I have Charlie, and he needs to take a nap, so... Just gonna be me and Charlie.
Christine's not coming?
She's got a baby shower for, Natalie to go to.
Dad, sometimes I think that I'm glad that I don't have to go to.
Done? Monologuing. Alright.
Renee, what the hell are you watching? You're so mad.
Oh, Hugo Strange, mother of God, could he talk longer? That was like 10 minutes to tell me that he's gonna rule the world and kill me. It's cool.
Right. Okay.
Batman?
Yeah. I'm in
Nice.
the middle of Arkham City.
Arkham City was good.
All right. What I'm gonna do. He says his Google died, so.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That
Thanks.
sucks.
Thanks fucking lot, Bobby.
Day. The Google. Down.
Renee. Oh wait, he came back. Yay. You gotta wait, Renee.
Oh,
I'm talking to him about, like,
I haven't.
he's back. Okay.
Not
Mike,
really
you were
studied.
saying?
Yes. I didn't say
You
anything.
should do Bobby first.
How old is your dude, Mike?
How do you know this?
That's another. You get to decide.
Old enough to party?
God damn.
Not better.
I will be 35 years old.
35. Alrighty.
Sprightly little gnome.
Sorry.
Now we get to figure out some shit about gnomes. Since you are a gnome, I'm going to ask you these things. Where do gnomes tend to live? Are they, do they usually choose to live in some sort of specific environment, like the swamps, or are they just kind of wherever?
Gnomes are city people. So they like technology.
Okay.
That's what gnomes do.
Are they generally kind of welcoming of people of other races, or are they kind of jerks?
They are mostly welcome of people of other races except for humans because they like humans.
Yeah, fuck humans.
Yes.
Except humans.
Oh, you get half humans.
Depends on which side they favor.
You hate them half as much.
Yes.
What is the average gnome lifespan?
Average gnome lifespan is
Whatever.
just over 100.
Okay. Just over 100.
Damn, that's a long lifespan.
Now, well, they're smaller, so they compress all their years.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I agree. Okay.
It's magic's crazy.
That's actually a real world thing too. The shorter you are, the longer you live on Earth. I don't know if you knew that.
Gravity.
Well, if I have cancer, all I have to do is chop off my legs and I'll live longer.
Science.
Depends on where the cancer is.
Science.
That's exactly how cancer works.
Yes.
Now, let's see if we can
Already lost
figure out some stuff about Dot himself.
Can't waste the next forgot.
Since he's 35, it's a pretty good age for a gnome. What does he do? Is he just kind of a rambling adventurer, or does he, teach at a magic
Was he
school?
Was he born a rambling man?
He's not born a rambling man. He would like to have been an inventor like most other gnomes, but he's really bad at it, so he turns to the occult and demons and such.
Okay.
'Cause
That would
someone
expl-
told him,
That would explain the Infernal Pact.
Yes.
"Or you disappoint me."
My hammer broke. Hey Satan, can you help me out with this?
Now you can shoot fire out your hands. God damn it!
Literally, god damn it.
Turned to the occult, and there we go.
This is fun.
Is there anything else you can think of you want to expand upon for gnomes in general, your character, or anything like that?
No, I think I'm good for now.
Okay.
That's good, yeah.
Alright, once I get all this sorted, I will post your character sheet in the Dropbox folder. So I sent you a link to your Gmail, I think. So if you go there and accept the Dropbox invite, you should have access to the folder. And if you,
Yes.
if you,
I found the folder already. Yeah.
okay, yeah,
That's how I got the character.
oh, yeah. Derp,
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. So if you could look for a picture of what you want your guy to look like, and I will make a token of him and throw him on this blank screen over here eventually.
Alright, sounds good.
All right. So now let's. Renee, you said you're still thinking.
Yeah, I'm not.
Two things overrated.
Pretty much.
Most of the time, it's true.
All right. Let's go with Bobby then. Before we start, why don't you give us an introduction about you and your face?
My face?
Yeah. Why is it the way that it is?
Well, I am
DNA.
born of a white mother and of a Hispanic father. But you are. Your face is different, so I don't trust you. Although we do both have the same thing where we can't grow hair right here. Right
What?
below the bridge of our nose.
I have some.
Yeah, welcome to the club.
What the fuck is that? That's
That-
weird.
That makes us brothers.
I like the fact that you knew that and Chris never noticed.
Of course I did. Shut up, Renee. God.
You just gotta grow the hair around it to make it bigger, so that nobody notices.
All right.
Chris is traumatized forever now.
No. I'm trying to think of things. It's late.
Look at my face. Look at it.
You know, if Hitler and Worf from Star Trek kissed, their mustaches would never touch. Right.
So would they switch flights together?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet. And Kime left.
That's because you broke his Google with a terrible joke.
Worth it.
Did you just say that Hitler Worf is a joke? Because I bet there's somebody on DeviantArt who will fight you over that.
Yeah, but it's on DVR and nobody goes there.
Nobody. Somebody goes there if there's stuff on it.
Nope.
Where else am I gonna find my avatars?
Word.
That is a point. That is a point.
In the movie theater.
Oh.
Not there anymore. You have to rent it now.
Yeah.
All right. Bobby.
So, yeah. So,
Character. Did you have
Eladrin.
any? Another Eladrin. Okay. Do you have your character builder open?
growing trees. What's that?
Do you have your character builder open?
Yeah.
Okay. Class, you said wizard?
Yeah.
Oh, really? I thought you were picking sorcerer and I was just being shitty.
I was already. Was it? People being shitty, so it's okay.
We got. Oh no, he's a warlock, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What particular build would you like? We have control, war, illusionist, and summoner.
War.
War. What is it good for? What's
Absolutely everything.
Controlling the world.
what sort of arcane implement would you like to have mastered?
Can't he have all of them?
Yeah, I'm a goddamn wizard. You don't know what I'm capable of.
Quiet, you.
What's the one that? I think I have wand.
Well,
Yeah, wand of accuracy.
okay. Wand of accuracy. Boop boop. Ability scores. We have 3 17s, good lord. A 15, a 12, and an 11. You get a +2 automatically to dexterity and intelligence. And it says to focus on intelligence, dexterity, and constitution. So, I guess let's start with the low stuff. Where would you like that 11?
Strength.
Mr. Throng Man. Where would you like the
It's still
12?
stronger than average, actually, which is kind of neat. Sorry?
Where would you like your 12?
Constitution.
The 15?
charisma.
Okay. So that brings us with, after the bonuses, 11 strength, 12 constitution, 19 dexterity, 19 intelligence, 17 wisdom, and 15 charisma.
Yep.
Sweet baby Jesus. As a wizard,
Jesus.
as a wizard, you get to train 3 skills, and as an Eladrin, you get to train any other skill for free. So, what skill training would you like?
Religion,
Mhm.
history, insights.
And your freebie? Looks like you're...
Training dex, intelligence, wisdom. I don't think it's really going to help me that much because I probably won't train it at all. But because if it's character-wise, I'll train acrobatics.
Okay.
Because it makes sense for an elf.
They're way
Alright.
better than
Yeah. Eladrin hate being called elves.
I don't because I'm not a dirty racist like those goddamn humans.
What sort of... Wow. Alright.
I mean, elves are better than humans, but Eladrin are even better.
There's 2 things I can't stand. Racism and humans.
Humans.
It's like, you know, Elfir's good, Eladrin's better.
Truth.
Something like that, I don't know.
Alright. Now, to choose your foot.
Only get 1 foot?
We just...
Oh.
In this game, we're all monopods and we hop, obviously.
Cephalopods.
Oh, I can cast rituals. That's neat. I'm gonna say the first time that I actually do cast a ritual. Huh, neat. God, there are so many.
Yep.
I remember a wizard once who just cast Tensor's floating disc and rode around on it all the time. They refused to walk.
That must have used a lot of materials.
Fucking Krillin.
I think the GM was kind of lax on the whole material thing.
Well, yeah, in our game, it's simply you have this much of alchemy materials, which is worth this much gold. So use this much gold to do the thing.
Anyway, so, a foot. Pick one.
Can I maybe do that later, since there are dozens upon dozens?
Yeah, wizards got so many feats, it's ridiculous.
I suppose. You can be a dual implement spellcaster.
Wizards may have the most feats out of any class.
That's good. That's what I wanted, was to have a lot of things I couldn't choose between.
Alright, well let's skip that one for now. You get 2 at-will powers, so why don't you do that?
Okay. Want to run me through those?
You don't have the character builder open?
I do.
Then no.
There'll just be a lot of awkward silence as I read things.
I did that because Mike's was broken.
Yeah,
Yours
that's
is just run by a lazy man.
No, mine's broken. Read it to me.
No. Winged Horde. That sounds cool.
I don't have that. I'll take Scorching Burst.
Okay.
So, Chilling Cloud. That is a face that you just made. You're still making it. Okay, you stop. God damn it, Chris, how tired are you?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm probably going to play like 1 hour of video games after this. That's how tired.
You want to watch me play Risks of Rain?
No. I want you to pick a fucking at-will power.
I picked one.
Yeah, that's why I said pick A, because you still have one more to go.
I already did pick A. You can pick another.
Did you take magic missile?
You want me to?
I'm just asking if you did.
I didn't yet.
I mean, auto hitting is nice.
Is that a feat to make it auto hit?
No, they errated it from a rolling to attack to just always hitting. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but
It
it
kills
always
a
hits.
minion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris, will you accept that?
Yeah.
As you hit yourself in the nose with the straw?
It's not a straw, it's a colored pencil. Magic Missile's always been one of those auto-hit things, so that's fine.
That is an African-American pencil. That is racist of you, by the way. Magic missile, always kill minion. Okay.
Always hit.
Always hit minion. Yeah, might as well. Okay, so encounter.
Yeah, there's so many.
R. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, here's a question for you, maybe. What sort of wizard do you want to be? Do you want to be like have all the spells, or do you want to like focus on a certain type of magic?
I don't really care about the type. I'd like to be able to do some area effect damage against minions and stuff like that, but then also be able to do some single target damage.
Wizards don't have a lot of really high damage stuff. It's more about
Area
making
effect.
effect, not even area, but just like putting really bad effects on enemies, sort of thing.
Orb Master's Incendiary Detonation sounds cool.
That does sound pretty cool.
And after you hit with it, it makes a zone of fire where anybody who starts there or enters the zone takes 2 fire damage.
I think I might look at this up a little bit later. Because, I mean, as long as I know that I can do my build and stuff like that, I can pick my skills, I think.
Okay. Where?
And I'll show you the PDF after.
That's fine. Just put it in the Dropbox.
Can you send me a link to the Dropbox again, please?
Yeah. I guess we already got some Eldrin stuff done. What's your guy's name, or is it a girl?
It's a guy.
Okay. What's his name?
Koro.
Spell it.
Koro.
Okay. Any last name or anything? Breathe.
XX, Legolas X. No, he hasn't left me.
Jesus.
No, just Koro.
Okay. Height?
5'11".
And weight.
About 170.
Okay. Age?
Shit, how old do we know this?
Eldrin.
Same thing.
Nobody knows how long they live.
But
I mean, you
elves and their kind live in general,
centuries.
for a long time. So let's say that he's 240, and he's part. The reason that he's coming out is because a lot of the elves are. Well, since magic is coming into the world, he's coming out because although he's been taught by generations and generations, he is coming out to help introduce the world to magic.
Okay.
To help introduce some control to the world.
All right. Does he have any?
Kind of tired.
It's okay. Does he have any relatives in this plane, or is all his family in the Feywild?
He has some very old relatives in the Feywild, but more recently, since they've seen the emergence of magic in this plane,
Mm-hmm.
they've sent some sort of emissaries. So
Okay.
my parents and stuff like that, and generations past, are in this plane.
Plane.
Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got that. Now we need. Do you have any sort of deity that you worship?
I haven't looked at the deities.
Okay. Any sort of alignment that you were leaning towards? Lawful good, good, or unaligned?
Is there a neutral good?
Apparently, you can only be good.
Or unaligned?
Neutral.
Okay. Yeah, that would be unaligned. Unaligned.
No,
Boop.
lawful, neutral.
They don't have that in 4th edition.
Okay, shit.
That's unaligned.
Sure. Go with that then.
Okay. I think that's everything, unless there's anything you would like to add to Eladrin as a whole, or your character.
Since my family is... Since they sent me out, I would like to think that the Eladrin are sort of watchers. Just to maintain balance.
Okay.
But in a good way, to make sure that shit doesn't go to hell.
Gotcha. Anything else?
No, that's good.
Alright. So there's you. Koro. Now. Renee, you want to do it now or later?
Why don't we do it later? Because
Okay.
I'm about halfway there, but since I can't access character builder, I'm gonna have to be a little bit more familiar with my choices.
That's fine. Sounds like a
Plus,
plan.
You're like so tired.
I'm good, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Whatever.
Enough to party.
Yeah.
Tired enough to
Yeah,
old.
so
Woo!
I can do it tomorrow night if we're not too late with
Okay.
stuff.
That works.
All flesh.
Centipedes of death. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, David, it was good meeting you. Mike too, but he left. And Renee, after we get yours made, then we'll check everybody's schedule and see when would be a good time to run our first session.
Okay.
Sounds good.
That's what I'm saying.
See
you
y'all.
tomorrow, Chris.
See y'all later. And yes, see you tomorrow. Bye.